Hey, listen, whether you know her face from many TV show appearances or her voice from the more than 160 titles she has narrated on Audible, Joy Osmanski brings joy to her characters.
Yes, she has appeared in shows like the CW's Stargirl and voiced characters in Fox's Duncanville and Disney's Haley's on It. And right now, you can see her as Gwen in The Ally at the Public Theater, starring in a thought-provoking show that gives voice to some important and difficult questions. And Joy is joining us on the couch this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We were just having a conversation about mass transit.
Yes, we were.
In Atlanta, in LA.
Versus New York.
Versus New York.
What a time.
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
In Atlanta, not so bad?
I like it.
Yeah.
I've ridden it. It's great. It gets
Yeah.
you from point A to point B. That's its job.
That's what it's supposed to do.
The trusty MARTA. It's fine.
Yeah. That's right.
Let's start at the beginning because you have a long list of television and film credits. And you've been in the industry for nearly 20 years.
You started when you were 4.
Oh, Lord, that's very kind. No, I was a full-grown adult when I finally figured out this is what I wanted to do.
Which is so interesting because you were a graphic designer beforehand. So what happened that made you catch that acting bug?
Well, it was super creative, that profession, but you just sit and you're alone a lot, and I like other people. So I just was like, what do I miss? And I missed creating something with a group of people, like-minded people, that ended in sharing it with the public.
Right.
I've been a dancer for most of my life. That was not the path for me. But then I saw this audition for a local production of Our Town.
Oh, wow.
And that was it.
And that was it.
That was it, yeah.
What role did you get cast as?
Emily.
Stop it.
Yeah, and then later I played one of the moms in another production. So it all came around full circle. Yeah.
Circle.
All comes full circle.
I love that.
Can we talk about the Ally?
Yes,
at the public?
please. Yeah.
It's very topical.
Yes.
A lot of important themes are discussed. It's a lot of heavy material.
It is.
So how do you preserve yourself as an actor when you go into something? Because you were alone once doing graphic design. Now you're on stage putting out a whole lot.
That's a really lovely question. I appreciate it. I mean, for this play in particular, because all the actors involved are very deeply personally connected to the roles, and that's not always the case. So for me, it's just trying to find that, elusive balance in the rest of your life apart from the show, really to keep you able to focus when you're on stage and bring all the attention and honor you need to when you're performing. So off stage is really when I try to just be quiet, go to museums, live my life so that when I can perform, I am so fully present and can do Idamar's words justice.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's all about compartmentalization.
Yeah. Absolutely, for me, yes.
Yeah.
I can imagine with a role so heavy. I mean, the material, it's a lot. I always wonder in shows like this, though, okay, well, you're giving it to the public. Are there any moments of levity, perhaps, here?
Yes, many.
Okay.
I mean, Idamar is a genius, and he's written in several release valves, which thank God, because it is a lot. And we forgot somehow in the rehearsal process, I think, a lot of us, that it's really funny. And it was so gratifying to start sharing it with people and get that response and be reminded, oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Right. Because life is funny, and pain is often funny, and they go hand in hand. And I think that is demonstrated really beautifully in the show.
What's also interesting is that there are very few objects on the stage, very few props.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you? How do you do that?
I love it, but I'm not going to lie. When we were first shown the little diorama that the brilliance that Lyle did of the scenic design, we were like, what?
Where's everything?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But for me, I think it's that coming from the dance background, just being given this open space to play in felt really liberating to me. And also, it's everything and nothing, that space. It's able to transform very simply with the addition of literally one more chair. You're like, oh, now it's a living room. Oh, now it's an office. Oh, and the audience goes right along with it. And I think that's really lovely and smart.
Yeah.
Is that more challenging for you as an actor, too? Because I feel like you have to give more of yourself, because where we're lacking in the scenes you're making up for?
I find it liberating.
Liberating, okay.
And because the play is so dense with ideas, if we had a literal kitchen on stage, it would be very distracting. This lets the relationships and the ideas shine. They're the highlight. Not the decor or the prop or whatever. And I think that's really important for the
A method to the madness.
That's right.
Once a member of the CW family, always a member of the CW
Oh,
family.
yeah.
You were in Stargirl, right here on Pix 11.
Yes.
You played a villain. I heard you
Yeah.
liked it, kind of. Tell us about that.
I loved it. People would say, is it a stretch?
fan.
Yeah, is it a stretch? I'm like, no. I mean, the character was a parent. She loved her family, so it was easy for me. I have children, and that was always really simple transition to make. I loved playing Tigress. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did you
it's
love
great.
most about her? She's pretty bad.
She's very efficient.
Oh.
She's very efficient.
Excuse me.
Unlike me. But no, it was just fun to play two sides of the same coin, you know, to have that opportunity. And that's something that I think women do a lot and parents do constantly. And so for me, that was really a joy to get to, you know, fight and do these really fun physical things. And then also be a mom on the other side of that, on both sides.
Right.
It was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
She just gave me some ideas as a mother of two
Well, don't-
boys.
I said, this sounds like you, kind of.
I was like,
Which hat are
she's
we
not
wearing?
a model parent, though. Let's be very clear about
Nor
that.
am I, so this tracks.
No one is. No one is.
This tracks.
Yeah.
In all your free time, you share your voice. 160 titles on Audible. You voiced characters on Duncanville, Family Guy, Haley's on It. Where does all this come from? Milady?
I mean, my kids are a real big inspiration for a lot of it, to be honest. And I was really thrilled when I was part of Haley's on It because that's the first thing I've done that they've been able to watch.
Oh, there we go. There we
So
go.
that was really fun. But no, I mean, voicing characters and narrating audiobooks is such a pleasure. It's a deep pleasure. I love it.
Do you get to do it in your pajamas? Are you home
Yes.
in your closet? Like,
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, it's the
little peek behind the
best.
curtain.
It's the
That's it.
best. You can show up exactly how you are in that moment, and your skills come through in another way. It's lovely.
Does your family ever listen to you and they're like, oh, there's mom doing so and so?
Or
They're
so
so
into it.
unimpressed. They don't. I'm like, look, guys, they don't care. They don't care. They hear my voice constantly.
It's just
not,
you doing your job to them, I guess. though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never
Very
thought about it like
unglamorous.
that.
Yeah.
No, what's interesting is all of your voice work. You voice a 5-year-old character in Duncanville, Jing Harris.
Yes.
Well, I know you said you pull inspiration from your kids.
Oh, yeah.
But how do you get there? How do you turn into a child?
That was happening concurrently with Stargirl. So I was literally sometimes going, one day I would be a 5-year-old and another day I would be a supervillain. And I had a real split personality during that time. But the child aspect was also, this says a lot about me that I can be a villain and a child.
That's right.
Yeah, it was also very easy to slip into. Again, because I was hearing it constantly at home.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so no problem.
Fascinating.
No problem. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us. I
Sure.
think we're not butts. I'm this and this, and I'm this. I'm a
Yes.
disaster, and
Comma,
I'm put together.
Yes.
I'm a supervillain, and I'm a 5-year-old.
All at once.
All the things.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Of course, it's my
Congrats
pleasure.
on all the things.
Thank you.
Please
Thank you
come
for
back and
having me.
visit.
Oh, I would love that.